Just in time. Okay, Motorola Astro Spectra with the net tonight with the aid of the Radio Shack Pro 2052. A little bit of extra audio here, I guess. See, don't have much of a light source here, but we're going to pretend like it's a brownout. I guess we're going to do the net in the dark somewhat. Oh no, let's see, a little better. A little LED lamp, that's not too bad. Should start the net any moment now. I think that's as dim as it gets. It's noisy. The 2052 is not here in the repeater. That's not surprising. This is after moving the shack.
I can just copy you. You're about a 4, 5, 2, 5, 3, but the static is heavy.
Heavy static. I'm not the only one having problems, huh?
Did not copy that. Try again. Over. Kill for RNT. Cannot copy you right now. Over. Asking if you want to run the net education procedure. Oh, sure, I'll do it. Just a minute. I have my script right here.
So I was saying, I moved the shack into the center room here in the apartment. So my antenna's no longer up in the window. I can hear the repeater.
This is KO4RNT calling the Richmond Amateur Telecommunications Society net. Calling the Richmond Amateur Telecommunications Society net. It's 7 p.m. and I welcome you to the RASNet, which is held on Wednesday, 7 p.m. on this repeater, the W4RAT 146.880 with a negative offset and a PL tone of 74.4. My name is David, and my call sign is KO4RNT, and I will be the net control for this evening. Before we get started, is there any station on frequency having an emergency or priority traffic? If so, call now. Any station has an emergency, call break. We will release the net and, well, we'll give you the air, and we'll try and help you in whatever way we can. The RASNet is called on Wednesdays and encourages check-ins regardless of location, affiliation, or license class. All properly licensed amateurs are invited to participate. This net allows hams to voice opinions or ask questions concerning amateur radio, community, of your call sign phonetically, slowly, and your first name, because I'm old and slow. Also say if you have any announcements or other traffic. Traffic will be handled first, and then the formal comments will be handled last. First, we'll take mobile and portable stations. Any mobile or portable station, please call now.
Did you just move? Besides me? Is
This is
that an active camera?
Kilo 4, Echo, X-ray, X-ray, K4E double X, done in North Chesterfield. No traffic for the net.
As you can tell, I got several things going on at once.
Any other portable or
Turn that lights
mobile
back on.
station, please call
Reflecting
now.
off my headphone.
Nothing heard. Let's get general check-in. General check-in, please call now. We'll try and build up our list to a comfortable dozen or less, and start listening to the comments. General check-in, please call now. This is for Papa Kilo Romeo, Jim, Western Echo. You're coming in loud and clear, Dave. I have traffic for the night.
Traffic jam. 7 o'clock net. That sounded like dead key, no audio.
Hold, Matt, hold a second. Station that just tried to key up and held the repeater open. Please try again now.
It's gonna be a rough night tonight.
Nothing heard. Okay, let's continue with general check-in. General check-in, please call now.
This is a recheck, Dave. I checked in with portable. Did you copy me? This is Kilo 4, Echo, X-ray, X-ray. Did you copy me?
Roger, Roger. I copied you. K4EXX. I was, since I only had two, I was waiting to get a couple more. K04RNT.
November 4, Bill from Chesterfield, This is Quebec 4, Foxtrot Victor Lima, 10 in Chesterfield, read you loud and clear.
I don't think they
Matt,
can.
hold. Quebec 4, Victor Lima. Victor Lima. Please respond with your prefix. Is it W or K? Over.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Foxtrot Victor Lima, 10.
General check-in. We'll continue in a second. So far I have K4EXX Don, W4PKR Jim, N4WLC Bill, and KQ4FZL Ken. General Seconds, please call now.
This is Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Alpha Delta. Randy and what's your name right now? Reaching loud and clear, David.
Almost regret moving the station, but I don't usually hear this kind of interference during the day anyways. And since I moved the station, I really haven't lost much ability to listen.
Net hold, net hold.
Sound like they're really having problems tonight with the RAS machine.
Okay, net hold, please. The last station you were trying to call in, all you were doing was locking up the repeater with no audio coming through. Right now, we got additional KO4KD Randy.
There's a shelf right
Let's
there.
start with Jim,
Forgot about that.
W4PKR. Jim, will you come with your comments now?
Thanks, Dave. Why don't you go with the portable first, and then I'll give you my traffic.
K4EXX Don, please come with your comments now.
Yes. Hold on just a second. I got two radios going. Good evening, everyone, and hope everyone's doing okay. I'm having trouble with one of my handheld units, the Kid Radio H8. I have lost programming on it, and I'm trying to get my grandson-in-law to come by and reprogram it for me. And failing that, I may have to ask for some help. But I'm going to hold off on asking anyone to help me till I can see where I can get my grandson-in-law to fix it for me. I hope everybody else is doing good this evening and everything is working great for everyone. So 73 is back to the net.
Can't handle more than one radio at once.
K4EXX Don, that was interesting, and also I understand about the programming radios. You don't quite, even with the direction, get it right, because I have that problem too. W4PKR, Jim, will you come with your comments and traffic now?
Good evening, David, and everyone on the net. Yes, my traffic is, once again, it's been running an average of 10 K rate April 20th, subject line, say, 2024 Richmond 10K, so I can find it easily. Your call sign, name, cell phone number, what portable equipment you have, experience you may or may not have, and also your shirt size, where shirts that they give us, t-shirts, and also a vest, t-shirts, that's April the 20th, and looking forward to hearing from some of you listening, and I'll remain on the net for a little while in case anyone has any questions. This is W4PKR, back to my buddy Dave, KO4RNT Control.
For PKR, you're running those races and traffic out on the road is pretty awesome. I got to do that segment of that 10K, and it was a lot of fun. I watched all those people run down the road. Anyway, N4 WLC, Bill, please come with your comments now.
Anyway.
Running around today with my granddaughter and shopping with the students. Before I left, I started charging my battery on my garden tractor and went out there doing the maintenance on it, getting ready for cutting down the grass and the weeds. And I just realized that I've had this tractor for 24 years. It's an MCT garden tractor. And I couldn't have been more pleased. I have never had it in the shop. I've most of the minor maintenance myself, and kind of waiting any time for that thing to give out, but give up the ghost. But it's been a trooper all these years, and I don't know if I could ever get another one to hold up as well. I think I've only put one set of replacement blades on it. Bent one time years ago, straightened it out, ran with it, and eventually they wore out and had to replace it one time. So I'm on my second set of blades in 24 years. I can't complain. Still the same set of tires. They are a little threadbare. The tread's worn down on them, but other than that, still struggling along. Hope everybody's doing well and enjoying this warm weather again that we're getting. Hope it holds up. 73 and 4WLC back to me.
Well, that 24-year-old tractor is, garden tractor is doing a heck of a job. I gotta say that, because I don't know if the minor ones would last that long. KQ4 FBL, Ken, would you come with your comments now?
Good evening, David, and everybody on the net.
That's right.
Been a few things I've been working on. First of all, I had a good time this past weekend out of Laurel Park with the Virginia QSO, and then I did some from home also. And then I picked up a few more parts and pieces to hopefully start doing a little POTA activation. I picked up a Nano VNA and then a Wolf recoil, so I'm going to try to play around with that this weekend if the weather is too bad. But that's about it, so I'll send it back to Net Control, 73, everybody.
Sorry about the FRS traffic.
KQ4 FBL, yeah, I like that, using the coils and the whip on top, and me and Bill, N4WLC, got a bunch of QSOs doing the, what is it, the 13 pounds. That was a lot of fun. Well, let me take a second, see if we got any more people who want to join the net. This is KO4RNT with the W4RAT Weekly Net. General Check-in. Please call now.
You're gonna chew that guy out.
Last station, we could not copy anything. You want to try it once more? Last station, try once more. KO4 RNT. I'm sorry, we cannot copy you. If there's anybody out there who can do a relay, please call now.
I don't know anybody that listens on reverse, but me. And I can't hear him on reverse.
I'm sorry we can't copy you. I don't know if it's your power or your antenna or where you have to be, and it's your whichever, but we can't copy you. I'm sorry about that. Try again next week, see if you can change one of the parameters, like where you transmit from, your power, or your antenna.
You always try again tomorrow
We
night.
got W4RTH and K9WBU. Are there any more check-ins, general check-ins for the W4RAC weekly net, KO4RNT?
Let's try. Net control, this is. Kilo 4, Alpha Romeo X-ray.
Sorry, I could not copy.
Okay.
Try again, KO4RNT.
Net control, this is. William, Kilo 4, Alpha Romeo X-ray.
I heard the William and the Kilo 4, but I'm not sure of the rest. You want to try once more, please, with your call sign. Call again. Slowly repeat your call sign twice. Over.
Kilo 4, Alpha Romeo X-ray. Kilo 4, Alpha Romeo X-ray. Repeat your call sign twice.
Matt Holt, can anyone copy that? A relay. I need a relay on the last.
It's really not necessary. I mean, I just wanted to try.
Net control is KO4KAD. That station was Kilo 4 Alpha Romeo X-ray, William. K4ARX.
Thanks, Randy.
Kilo,
He's not that far from here.
K4KD, do you want to be his relay? Over. Sure, I'll give it a try. He was pretty rough copy. But yeah, we'll be glad to give it a try. Over.
Just listen to me on reverse.
Thank you. Let's, in a minute or two, let's start with you first. You want to come with your comments now, KO4RNT. Yeah, good evening, David. Yeah, thank you for running the net tonight. I don't have a lot going on here. Let's see, about the only thing exciting radio-wise I've done in the last day or two is I worked in a new country. Out there in Portugal, Azores, I believe they call it. It's kind of like part of Portugal, and there's little places floating out in the ocean that really aren't as big as, nowhere near as big as Virginia. On 10 meters the other day, 10 meters. They're going ready to start getting out there and activating. The weather's just about right, so look forward to doing that. Other than that, 73 to everybody, and turn it back over to you, David. Hail for KAT, and I'll hang around and relay for William in the over. Hail for KV, thank you much for that, and yeah, just getting new countries. The Azores are long. That's like getting Tangier Island, except Tangier Island is only a little off our coast. W4RTH. W4RTH, come with your comments now. KO4RNT.
Dave, everybody on the net. Feel like going on around here. Spring cleaning. Hands here together. Most actually want this electricity here. Find what I want and what I don't want. The big thing here is I got a new radio in today that I ordered last week. So I've been looking at it for quite a while. Finally, I was going to get full plug. We bought it. 10 with 890 gas. Anyway, that's my next adventure, I guess. Get that in box and hook it up and try to figure out how to work on the bell and hook. Anyway, David, appreciate you doing that.
Well, thank you, W4RTH. I missed your first name, I'm sorry. But an 890, that's quite a radio. I'm impressed. I would like a DX10, I think, but haven't stuck the money out there yet. And I'm moving too. Well, let's talk to Wayne next. K9WVU. Wayne, would you come with your comments now? KO4RNT.
Thank you for stepping up and taking it in. Rob was having difficulty getting in for the Johnny but everything sounds okay, although I was kind of wondering about they would take his up to a hearing the first time of all the time. Or that's the day when they did here tonight. Running the it's going to say that having to go Roanoke since my brother is been out rehab from the hospital for a couple of days and didn't get the photograph there. It's not going to be good. You say that. One year he was going to drive over run up, so I've been preparing radios to go with me. Get back out this year, it's not that big of a school. I did one of them, run over. We're trying to get into Saturday night before I did that. Anyway, we're going to talk to you when we're down at home. I have to get you back to there.
K9WU. Yeah, your audio was a little choppy there, like you were flipping or just dropping out on a training bit. Not a whole lot. We could still hear you, and I can understand where you are going to help your brother. Wish you all the best. That is a rough.
Whoa, where did it go? Sounded like the repeater just dropped out.
Randy, K4KG, you want to relay with K4ARS?
Well, not really, but I'll do it anyways.
KO4 RNG, KO4 KAD. Yes, sir. I'll be standing by listening.
Yeah, net control and KO4 KAD. No comments for the net. No comments for the net. K4ARX.
KO4 RNG, KO4 KAD. William stated that he had no comments for the net and 73. So back over to you, David.
Good job. I didn't say 73, but sure.
Thank you. Thank you. KO4KD, Randy, that was very nice of you to do that. Okay, let's try and see if we can find some other participants. Are there any more general check-ins for the W4 RAT Richmond Amateur Telecommunications Society net? Please call now. KO4 RNT. Nothing heard, nothing heard. Well, how about any rechecks for the Richmond Amateur Telecommunications Society net? Please call now.
Don't do that. Don's going to talk for half an hour. Highly unusual to have a 40-minute net on a Wednesday night. What's going on?
I'd like to thank all the hams who participated in the net. And the repeater, which is provided by the Richmond Amateur Telecommunications Society and gives us leave to do our net on their repeater. And I need a little right here to see. And I would tell you about other nets, but I think you need to come to a Grizzly the next week. I do not have that information, but anyone who needs help with what nets there are, send me an email to KO4RNT at ARRL.net. That is ARRL.net, and I will get the information for you. Second. And with that, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 check-ins. And Rob, will consider him a check-in too because he's having some equipment for weather problems. So with that, I will return this repeater to normal amateur use at 7:33 local time, Eastern Standard Time, and hope to hear you all next week, Wednesday, on the 146.880 Richmond Amateur Telecommunications Society net. Thank you, everybody. 73.
So I can tell a little difference between having the station in this room and the other room other side of that wall there. It's probably 20 feet difference from that antenna up there and being in the window across the other room. The signal's about the same. The 2052 never picked up the signal, and that antenna is right up there. So that's a little difference. It's away from the LED lamp in the kitchen. It's an overhead light strip with a big ballast on it, so that was causing a lot of interference. But earlier this week, I think closer to the weekend, I could leave all the lights on and hear this repeater just fine. Normally I'd have to turn those lights off in the other room. So we're we're going to go over to the MRA for just a moment, just in case. And I can hit that, of course. But it's a lot closer than the other machine. Clear as day. Clear as day. No problems. And I can even use 20 watts instead of 50. K4ARS. Did I just interfere with myself? Whoops. See if I can reset the radio here. Turn the volume down just a little bit. Wow. I really need some lights for this room. The backup lamp's okay, and the lamp across the room is okay. You know, it's not great for video, but I can see in here fairly well. Let's see here, and it's completely dark now because the camera doesn't pick up so well. But there's the shack. Wow, you really can't see the radios for the lack of light. But the Spectra is right up here, and you can't see my hand, but that's the low glow of the green there. Let's see if I can just enhance that a little bit. Whoops. I don't want to do that, but sorry, that's my lamp. Got the same shelf up there, and I double stacked the 3-foot shelves, and right up there is the antennas. The black one is a dual band, and there's a quarter wave for the 2 meters right next to the wall in that window over there. But this is kind of the setup. There's better pictures, but I just haven't bothered to install any expensive lighting. I don't have any lifesaver lamps where the ring of neon is staring at me in the face like a lot of people do. But I don't know. That's just something I haven't bothered to invest in yet. But it's only been about a week since I've changed rooms, maybe less. But this is a setup now, and I can still listen to all the radios at once and listen to the nets, participate, communicate, and it's really not too bad of a deal. Do it in private. Don't have to have any interference from the other room. Nobody's sawing logs in the background, so that's a positive as well. But pretty good. Let's see. I didn't get this corner over here. I can't really see it, but there's another desk, and it's got an oscilloscope and a bunch of HTs stacked in front of it. I can just grab and go. They're not really plugged into the chargers. They're not on a charging stand or cradle, as they call it, but they're charged and ready to go. I can go portable and do my railroad stuff right outside and participate in the nets as well. I've done that. You've seen that on the channel. But it's really simple to do. It's an easy setup. Everything is accessible from this little area right here. Workstation around me, and it's kind of a mess. I got boxes sitting around, and I got things to put away. But once I get everything exactly how I want it situated, I'll be able to do all my work at once. And maybe one of these days I'll have a real computer, and I can do some extra work. WinLeak is used around here quite a bit. Sometimes I use Echolink, and I could do Zello on one of my, well, really the tablet and the phone. But that's not really ham radio related. And neither is GMRS, FRS, MURS. But I can do a lot of those things, and I can listen to a whole lot more from here. Again, hospitals right across the interstate. They're rebuilding a bridge up here on Broad Street. They're just taking it apart, putting it back together over the weekends. I can hear all that traffic and all of the interstate cleanup traffic, barrels and pylons and whatnot, moving the K-rails around. They're taking away a lane and putting it back when they get ready. But I can hear all that traffic from right here, passers-by on FRS and GMRS, so it's still pretty much similar to the way it was as it was in the other room. But it's here in a private room now, so I can listen to as much as I want and, you know, not cause any disturbance to anybody else. Not to worry about dogs barking next door or kids running up and down the hall or anything like that. You might hear a helicopter fly over for the hospital and the trains go by. That's about it. So it's a pretty neat little setup, and it's going to be ever-changing, and one of these days it's going to be a perfect studio, but it's nothing like it right now. So it's going to be a work in progress again, and and maybe you'll stick around and watch me do this. And that's really about it. So I guess we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.